Safe journeys. And you guys go riding out of the.
You finally caught on Stalboard trying to say compliment people and leave. Shit, it's finally starting to catch up.
Yeah. So you guys are hopping onto the horses, and as you're riding, it's one of those. Okay, yep, you're riding, and one of the things you notice is you actually are moving rather swiftly. Like these horses move rather fast, but more importantly, they actually move with a certain amount of grace. That being said, it's actually most comfortable for Reich and Luca. Kieran and Stalbor are kind of frail in frame compared to the other two, and so when the horse does the large as it trots along, when it does these big steps and as it gallops at certain points in time, because of course you're trying to catch up, as it's doing these things, the way that you guys bounce in the seat, it's like almost like the by the time your ass gets back into the seat because you're so light, you're actually its muscles have already moved, its shoulder blades have already moved. It makes for a very uncomfortable ride for both you and the horses. However, the other two that are much heavier, much larger and whatnot, they seem to ride in these horses extremely comfortably and extremely well. And so the two of you are like, oh, this is an easy ride. Nothing like a hall. Nothing like a hall. And no, not the conversationalist. And you guys are making your way very quick, very swiftly through the woods. Now, one of the things I want to say about you're traveling through the woods there is that it is very different than what you traveled through before. Before you were in swamps and stuff like that. Here it's actually forest. Very, very dense forest, very old trees, very tall trees. As a matter of fact, Stalbar, do me a favor, roll me a nature check with advantage. Anybody else welcome to roll it if you'd like, but it's more for Stalbar. So Stalbar, you actually can tell that the age of these trees are very, very old. Actually, they're so old that they are almost at the age where you'd be willing to cut them down for the purpose of, in your homeland, for the purpose of selling to the other lands if these were, say, Sorewood or something like that. So these are a few centuries old, to say the least. And the way that the roots grow into the road and everything, you can tell that very quickly you can kind of pick up the roots are still in the road because they were never cut away. They're intentionally not cut away. So that immediately brings to mind other things that you know from your home, which is areas like this where it's not designed for comfortable travel of outsiders means that there are people that aren't outsiders very nearby that holds this kind of thing very dear. You know that without being able to feel the presence of it, you know that there's an otherworldly presence that's going to be here. Luckily for the party, you guys have already encountered these peoples before, but you know they are about. Moving on. Roll for me a D100, please. I'm going to give this one to Eric because he's yawning. And he takes forever when he rolls, so it's funny.
Because he's tired.
That's not how that works. That's not how that. That's not how that works. Well, your name is still Eric C. and not your name.
We also still have Rin S. So.
Yeah, and I never changed it.
You just literally the little thing at the bottom of the screen. Just click.
Nope. I can't.
Where it says, just click.
Nope.
Okay, middle is safe. You guys have a safe journey all the way there. However, roll me Constitution saves if you want to try to ride hard to catch up to her. I'm going to have each one of you do 3. I'm going to start with, hold on, everybody else. Okay, might as well finish the first round. Go ahead, Karen.
Are we doing
You
it?
gotta,
Yeah.
Everyone jump the gun.
Never mind. Do it in the same order. Luca, then Reich. Stalbor, then Kieran.
Ugh. So much worse.
Okay.
Eric has to follow complex commands. He's not gonna do it.
I have to wait to be after Eric, which means I'm never gonna get to roll.
Yeah, I know.
I thought he was gonna roll his last 2. Go fuck yourself.
And Kieran.
You just explained it. You just got it.
Okay, so after like 2/3 of the travel, sorry, after like the first like 2.5 days of the travel, whatever, it's really starting to kick the shit out of Kieran's thighs. I mean, she is not having fun with this. She's literally gonna have to be like, I need down, and it's gonna be one of those get down, walking funny, very uncomfortable, not very happy, so on and so forth. It is not a happy trip going on here. Does anybody have any like massage techniques or salves or something to offer her? To...
I mean, Stalbor
Hey,
would
horses.
if he didn't
Yo,
explode.
you want me to rub them thighs, dude? I got you, bro. I'll rub your thighs. It'll make you feel great.
I think Stalbor might actually have in his repertoire a potion that cures exhaustion, but he exploded.
Okay,
Don't have it no more.
so Kieran's just gonna have to make this last roll with disadvantage as she's uncomfortable going into the last roll, and she goes last. Luca first.
Yep.
Luca's doing great.
Man knows how to ride.
Heyo. So isn't Reich. Stalbor's starting to feel that soreness. These aren't your normal horses. And Kieran.
I was confident and cocky for a while. I was like, I know how to ride a horse. I've been riding horses since before your grandparents were born, and now he's feeling it.
It's because he was too cocky with that ride. It's put too much thrust into it. You know what I mean? So
Always the problem with Stalbor.
yeah, too much thrust. So Kieran's doing worse than Stalbor, but not terribly so, because it wasn't like a horrible roll that you did there at the end, Kieran. But you guys are both very uncomfortable, and finally, we're talking literally 4 days out, more than 4 days out, on the 5th day of journey. You like in the morning, you guys kind of like, everybody get up, come on, let's go. Oh, I hurt. This is for you, Kieran. Okay. Oh God. You guys get up and are able to ride out, and you do actually come across a lone rider that I'm just going to say Stalbor sees off in the distance, because Stalbor has an incredibly high perception. Luca could have, but he chose not to. So Stalbor was the one that sees it like way off in the distance, and it's kind of like, I see a rider there. As you guys go forward trying to see what that is, all of a sudden the rider is not there anymore.
That's either a good thing or a bad thing. Can I do
I'll
an
go check it
Arcana
out.
check real quick?
Luca's like, do we need to take time to do that? Should I just go check it out?
Can I do a check quick? Or
Hey, Scott.
can I do an Arcana check real
Oh,
quick?
Arcana. I thought you were saying, can you go check it real quick? I'm like, yeah.
No, I'm like on my way to check it, and he's doing an Arcana check.
Sure, roll Arcana.
Because it might be magic.
Probably was.
Okay, so
It better be magic.
So you roll an Arcana check, and it's one of those things where you roll an Arcana check, and you're like, huh. There does seem to be something strange here. There's like a funny, I don't know, sensation you're getting with your 26 Arcana check. You do sense the presence of, I don't know, it feels weird. You're trying to remember. It's reminding you of that chamber you were in. Going back a couple weeks now, you never really dropped all the way down, but there was a strange sensation you had the entire time that you were standing up on that ledge when Kieran dropped down. A strange sensation in there. And now you're kind of like feeling that. It's actually making the hairs on the back of your head stand prickly.
Yeah, when I realize that, I'll shake my head at Luke and just go, no, this isn't who we're looking for. Don't worry about it. Gotta keep going.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Stalbor says it's not who we're looking for. It's not who we're looking for.
Okay. So you guys continue to push forward. Roll me perception checks with... roll me perception checks, please.
Yeah.
That was not my good roll. I'm not getting one. Yeah. I did it beforehand. I own it.
Oh! Right.
Ooh, spicy.
And this is very appropriate. So as you guys are traveling forward and whatnot, like I said, Stalbor got that strange sensation, and you guys are moving forward and whatnot. And he's like, "It's not what we're looking for. Just keep going. Just ride hard. Just keep going." Sort of a thing. And as you guys are moving, all of a sudden you, Reich, you feel something. Again, your perception, right? It's your ability to notice things. All of a sudden, you also feel that strange sensation, but it goes beyond that. You feel a strange sensation, almost like both a hatred and a kinship to something nearby. It's actually, you notice something is there. And like you can feel this otherworldly sense telling you that something is there. And you look off to the side just in time to see the strangest of sights. It's this like orb that is off to the side. It is massive in size, 8 feet, 10 feet in diameter. You're not sure. And this orb, as you're trying to like make out what it is, as you're trying to like look to see what it is, all of a sudden it looks like there are things coming off the orb, but you can't entirely tell. But then you realize you have this, you've seen this before in your visions. You know that you've seen it in your visions. This thing exists. This thing's not from here. It's from there. Roll me, everybody, initiative. Reich, I'm actually going to give you advantage on this initiative.
Oh, I didn't select my token.
Roll.
Wow, great initiative, Luca.
So much to live and let live.
Yeah, it's because I got stuffs.
Oh, haha. I totally fucked that up. So it wasn't a matter of selecting token. I didn't delete the old ones. Give me 1 second. What's it called? Sorry.
It's okay.
All right. So are you all in here once, and are all your numbers correct? Are all your numbers correct on
Mine
there?
is.
Looks like it.
Okay, coolio. Give me one segunda.
It's okay.
It's okay.
My next character. Just that guy. Oh, you want to go take over the world? That's okay. I didn't like the world anyway.
Okay, and
what class are they?
Cleric.
Nice.
I rolled
My
very
God
well.
says it's a good idea.
Okay, so completely waiting waiting for you guys to catch you. All of a sudden, and actually, Luca, you have this otherworldly sense that also warns you that this is going to happen before it does. And then all of a sudden, so I'm not going to get advantage on you because of your alert feat that you just picked up.
Yep.
I'm going to make an attack at you guys. So, where are you? Oh, all of you guys are. That's funny. So as I cast this, so all of a sudden, as you guys are standing there, one of those weird things coming off of this large dome piece kind of like looks and focuses at Luca. Luca, make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. Check.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to give you advantage on that one because you knew it was coming. I'm so sorry.
All right.
Because it wasn't an attack roll, so I was giving you advantage because you kind of had this otherworldly sense. Okay, that actually works in your favor. So, Luca, all of a sudden, as one of the eyes looks at you and focuses on you,
Yep.
you take 17 points of damage, of necrotic damage. As this thing looks at you, you can feel just like your muscles, every
What does
bit of
this
you
thing
starting
look
to
like?
wither and pull you down and like eat you up from the inside. You can feel all of your strength being drawn from you. Oh my God, this fucking sucks. It is so painful. That being said, could I have Reich make me a wisdom saving throw, please? And you have advantage because you knew this thing was coming. You can sense it.
These aren't technically spells being cast, are they?
They technically are abilities.
Yeah.
Okay, Reich,
Powers, not spells.
as you feel something coming over your mind, as you feel something trying to coerce you, you feel these
thank you.
whispers in your mind
No,
trying to.
thank you.
All of a sudden, all these like safeguards and walls, all these telekinetic fields that you have in your mind pop up and protect you from what's going on, and you just shut them down immediately. Just shut it down. Shut it down. And lastly, so sorry to do this one to you, Kieran. Could you roll me a wisdom saving throw?
Sure.
No advantage.
Yep.
Oh,
That's fair.
Kieran, you are going to be frightened for 1 minute.
Yep.
Okay?
Okay.
But that's something that can easily be overturned. You know, other people can get rid of that. So, with magics.
Yes, of course we can with the magic that we have.
Does she get a save every turn for frighting? Or no?
So
Usually.
I thought so.
not frightened specifically does not get a save every turn. I don't believe. And this
It
ability does not
depends
say.
on the frightened.
Oh
is
wait, this one
different
does.
for every
This one
time
does
Yeah.
each round. This one
Every
specifically
Usually,
says it.
usually it is.
Okay, and now we're at the top of initiative. Luca, you get to go first. Luca, you can roll me a perception check or move towards this thing to see where it is. You can already kind of see, because you saw where the energies are coming from, you can see that it's about 60 feet away from you guys. Sorry, it's about 80 feet away from you guys. You are still
80
sitting
feet
on your
away.
horse.
And how fast does the horse travel?
Your horse's
You said
speed
it's
is
a fast
50.
horse.
Yep.
50. I guess that's not good. I guess I'll move forward the 50. Can I see what this thing looks like?
Absolutely. This thing is about a 9-10 foot diameter orb that has this huge eye coming from the front of it, and it's looking at you with this ginormous mouth filled with tons of teeth. We're talking like shark teeth, where it's rows upon rows, but each one of these teeth is longer than Luca's hands, than his wrist to his fingertip. Each one of the teeth are absolutely ginormous. Okay, coming across, looking at you, it has all these eyes coming from all over its head. You can't even keep track of how many there are, but they're eyes at the end of stalks that are kind of like moving around and focusing on different ones of you at different points in time. Mind you, Luca, as you come rushing at this thing and looking at it, as you stand in front of it, all of a sudden you feel weaker, significantly weaker, as the magic of your belt is completely powered down. As your belt just ceases to function, all that extra strength that you gained from it discontinues. As a matter of fact, all of your magic, every part about you, the spells you have in your mind seem to like blur in your head. None of it's functioning. You feel your power being taken from you. You're just a man with a sword on a horse.
I'm going to back up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like rear my horse back to stop essentially, and I'm going to turn around, and I'm gonna lose eye contact with it. Does that change how I feel?
No.
Okay.
You, as a matter of fact, with your back up, because you started riding in, felt the feeling of it or whatever,
Yep.
and then you turned and hightailed your dashing to get out of there.
Yep.
You still, at the end of your full dash, are within the area of that's being affected.
So after like in taking that much damage too, I'm gonna say to everyone like, we nope.
And the funny part with this is everybody else, because as you went towards it, it turns to look towards you. You ran straight at it from where everybody else was. They're also within the area of this effect. They also feel all of their magics completely taken from you.
Yep.
That's taken from them. Stalbor actually feels worse than everybody else, because Stalbor is a creature of magic. And so it's one of those things, as you come back, you're like, nope. You look at Stalbor and you can actually see his skin slowly starting to droop on his face. You can actually see like he's not holding together very well.
Yeah. Once again, I'm continuing with that nope, and I'm riding back the way we came, at least to get away from this thing.
Absolutely. So you ride back, running as quickly as you can to get away. As you're riding away, the thing is actually can't do anything because you're currently within its ray, so it doesn't do anything. Go ahead.
That's it, right? That's all I can do. You said
Order, this monster is just a image
Oh.
not found symbol.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
That really spooks me out.
Oh, Jesus! Sorry, I totally did that by accident. It was
I don't mind not being able to know what it is, but it is funny how it's just a glitch on my end.
Yeah.
Right-
It's
right-
like we're being
Reich is next.
attacked by the Matrix or something.
Eric,
Yeah.
you muted.
Missingo.
If I see him
Pokemon.
retreating, then I'm not going to charge this thing. I look at the others and I say, I mean, I feel the effects, right? But it doesn't nowhere near as profound as everyone else, because I have literally nothing magic. Technically, my fists and swords are magic for overcoming damage reduction, but they're not actually magic. It's just key. So I actually probably wouldn't even feel bad at all.
You feel
And
weak though, like strength, right?
No, you were
Oh,
weakened
it's
because
just a
your
magic.
belt.
Yeah.
Your belt,
So-
man. Your belt. Your
And,
champion belt.
I would look at the others and see how fuck they look. I'm like, I say, just run. I will hold it off. And I'm gonna pull out my bow. I'm gonna go and try to get his attention. I'm gonna fire at it.
Absolutely. Let's roll a natty 20 and get it right in the eye.
Please do. Luca's like not feeling good.
Get him right in the dick.
I know. Before I say anything, you're gonna think about using an action point.
Not good.
You happy with the 18?
Yeah, I'm happy.
I'm
with
just
the
glad I can't be surprised anymore.
Absolutely. Your 18 actually hits. Its range is again 80. It's 80 feet away from you though. So did you move up at all, Eric?
Yeah, I would move up just to my short range, to 60 foot.
Sure.
And I'm gonna shoot it again with my second attack.
Sure.
Give the old 1-1-2, literally. Oh, what? Roll the wrong thing. Ignore the first one.
Oh! Roll your damage, sir.
Make a joke, Scott. I make it life.
Yeah. Nice. And we apply all of this, right? So that's going to be 9 and 7 is 16 and 5 is 21 points of damage total. Is there anything that I'm missing there?
No, just my sword. Never mind. So yeah, nothing else missing there.
Awesome. So you do your 21 points of damage to it, which is not a small amount of damage to any creature, right? Aside from maybe a pit fiend. So you do 21 points of damage to the creature, and it definitely feels it. You take a shot at the thing, and you hit it, and it literally just barely misses. It hits the top of the head. You kind of like clip it, and then with the second shot, you line it up, and you actually get the creature. It barely misses its eye. It actually kind of like moves to the side just enough that it skims right on the outside of that ginormous eye that it has. But then as soon as you do that, its tongue whips out from inside of its mouth, and this thing's tongue is longer than you would care to have imagined it being, and it grabs the arrow with its tongue and pulls it into its mouth and starts devouring it, and just kind of like breaks down with the saliva. As far as you can see with this creature, there's no body, there's no neck, there's no torso, there's no anything like that. So the fact that he just put something in his mouth and consumed it, you have no idea where that went. This is a creature of horrors you see before you. And as it starts kind of as it starts floating towards you, because that's exactly how it moves, it floats. It kind of like tilts its head forward slightly, and it's giving you this like upward look from as its face is down. It's giving you this upward look with its eye, and it's coming towards you, and it starts speaking in a language that, well, actually, Reich, make me an intelligence check.
Oh no. I don't wanna.
Oh, Reich, I forgot to tell you. I'm so sorry. A bless spell was cast by Midori, so everybody has bless right now.
Oh, okay.
And that's going to apply to Kieran for your saving throws, of course. So thank you, Midori, for the bless spell. So
Do I get the bless to this?
This is an intelligence check, not save.
Not safe.
I believe.
I actually gotta use it. I am gonna use a hero.
Hold on 1 second, because I think it's only saving throws for bless.
Yeah, it's saving throws and attack rolls.
I'm just confirming. Attack rolls and saving throws. Perfect. I confirmed. I was right, as always. All right, cool. So you use an action point for that one, 18. You can actually understand what it's saying, and what it says to you is, forest elves, these will be my pets. And it comes as it's coming towards you, or my food. And it's floating towards you. Once again, all of you are caught in that area where you cannot feel any of your magics about you. You cannot feel any of the magics on you right now. And then all of a sudden, it closes its eye. And at the same exact time that it closes its eye, you can feel all of your magics kind of powering back on. Everything's coming back online, which is amazing. You can feel all of that. Could you? You know, I'm gonna have fun with this one. I'm gonna attack. Kieran, can you roll me a d4?
Yes.
Oh, jeez. It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me.
One thing about beholders, randomized attacks.
Yeah. That's So that's going around. So it goes Reich, Luca, Stahlbar, Kieran. So Luca, Luca, can you roll me a d10? Luca, roll me a d10. A d10, please.
Oh, you're making us do it. Okay.
Oh, of course, absolutely. Oh, that's a scary one.
Us buy our own.
It's like a choose your own adventure, but you always lose.
Welcome to Scotland.
So Luca, all of a sudden, as one of the eyes looks at you as you're trying to ride away, could you do me a favor? Could you roll me a dexterity saving throw? Don't forget you have bless.
Of course. Oh, I Eric'd hard.
You Eric so hard, you should get disadvantage.
Don't do that.
Okay, you do have your bless before you
gonna roll
choose
it.
anything else. Okay, that gets you to an 11.
Action point. It's still D6s, right?
Yes, sir. Not for several levels. That gets you to the total of what? A 15? A
Yeah.
15 is not high enough. So as you're riding forward with your horse, all of a sudden one of the eyes looks at you.
How many eyes does this thing have, Dad?
10 off of it, and then the 11th one in the center. So as this
wouldn't
thing
even-
looks at you, all of a sudden you feel all of your bones start to creak and start to like hurt to move, and you're like, oh my god, I can't move. And you felt stuff like this beforehand when you've practiced like Stallbore and training in Reckenmark Academy. Oh, it's just a hold person spell. And she's like, fuck, and you're like trying to fight against the petrification, against the paralyzation. But then when you look down and you start to see your hand is turning gray and literally turn to stone, you realize this is not paralyzation. This is something different. Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh god, I know what it is. Will knows what this is.
Oh! You actually know that it's petrification. You actually know
Yeah.
that it's petrification. And with your total of a 24 Arcana check, I actually will be so kind as to say that you know that there are certain types of ointments and salves and stuff like that that could potentially help you get through this. Question is, do you carry any of that stuff on your body? Do you have a medicines kit? Do you have anything? Any of Stallbore's old equipment before he blew up?
Let me look real quick. I don't think so. No.
Okay.
With what money to
Good
buy
adventures.
it, Scott?
You know,
Money to buy it.
that's fine.
I just
Yeah,
have a
literally,
potion
Always
of greater
ask us
healing.
if we have something and we don't because we never get paid.
The last payday cost us money.
We'll worry about that
Ollie's
later.
still new to Scott's DMing. Ollie, we don't get money.
Oh no, I know. I'm the same way usually. It's just,
Okay.
I'm declaring the bullshit.
Erin, roll me a d4.
We're all gonna die.
Oh, I'll get away.
Okay, Stalwart, roll me a d10.
Wait, so is my horse still capable of running?
Absolutely.
It's
Okay,
like
it's-
you, not the horse.
It's just gonna keep running.
Stalwart, make me a Constitution saving throw. I will tell you this because it might matter. It's necrotic.
I doesn't actually change anything. I don't think. Sadly, I have advantage on Arcana against necrotic magic
Go ahead.
and bless.
Yep.
And
I can actually tell you right there that you made your saving throw, so you're going to take half damage. So half of this is same as the other 36. So that's 18 points of damage, right? So you take 18 points of necrotic
Stalwart
damage.
loses an arm.
Well, do
So
you?
I heard someone say run. I don't know who that was, but I think we should listen to that guy.
Still running.
Hold on.
probably
Yeah.
nearly
Hold
fell off
on,
the damn
Erin.
horse.
Erin, can you roll me a d4?
Oh.
Don't worry. It's
No,
even,
stop fucking listening to him. He can't kill us if we don't roll. Let's protest.
You got a point.
He does.
I mean, I can always roll it myself, but it's one of those things where I like you to feel like you're involved.
It's,
Do you know what I mean?
It's
Oh,
I don't want to be
optimal
involved in my own
considering.
death.
I'm not even mad. I've never considered this.
Erin, could you roll me a d10? Because it was evens and odds on this one. 3. Awesome. Oh, this is wonderful. Erin, you're actually good. You can make me a wisdom saving throw if you want, but it ain't going to mean shit because it's a fear ray. You're already feared.
Oh, I'm fine. Yeah.
So you're actually good to go. That actually worked out in your favor. Whose turn is next?
Here,
I don't even know.
Kieran.
Oh, that felt like it was a year. Is anyone still alive yet?
check back next turn.
Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to find out after our break. I'm about to take my headphones off before I get yelled at. So we'll see y'all shortly. Okay, bye.
A beholder?